Father God, you are awesome indeed. Thank you for this opportunity that we have to come together, our communities together, all the people. We thank you for just providing safe travel for Fremont getting here. Lord, we do want to lift up a special prayer for Coach Hummer and his wife. Lord, we just pray, Lord, that you would be with them. We know it's a tough situation, Lord. We just trust your hand upon them. And Lord, we just ask your blessing upon this game. Protect all the players and referees, that we just glorify you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Please remain standing. Gentlemen, remove your hats and draw your attention to the flag as we honor our country and those who fought for our freedom as we play the national anthem. Starting lineups. For offense, for the Eagles, number 5, Cameron Colclazier. Number 9, Jaden Zuculato. Number 16, Gable Pentecost. Number 21, Carson Meeks. Number 26, Logan Brace. Number 28, Christian Bice. Number 32, Carson Flynn. Number 58, RJ Dilbone. Number 75, John Armstrong. Number 79, Logan Baxlaw. And number 86, Caleb Gannon. For our Cougars! Offense, number 2, Adam Baker. Number 7, Hassan Jones. Number 10, Hudson Holbein. Number 12, Landon Gallant. Number 15, Michael Bremen. Number 18, Jameson Chesser. Number 51, Luke Carnan. Number 52, Brandon Scott. Number 66, Joey Breckel. Number 74, Kobe Kegaris. And number 75, Eli Stover. Let's have a good game.
All right, folks, you are listening to the most electrifying broadcast in all of high school football today. This is Drew Kiespert here at Adrian, Michigan for tonight's big matchup between the Fremont Eagles, the undefeated Fremont Eagles, I might add, against the Lenawee Christian Cougars, who are hosting this game tonight. This is Cougars' opening night here in Michigan. They're a week staggered from when Indiana starts. And, so it should be a great game. Now, last year, Fremont played Lenawee Christian at home, losing 45-6 in their first ever meeting, and Fremont did not seem like they were on their A game. As the season progressed last year, they seemed to get better and better and started to turn some things around, especially as they finished the year winning 2 of their last 4. And of course, the big W to start the year for the Eagles against Southern Wells, 33-16 last week, as the Eagles dominated the Raiders from start to finish and taking lots and lots of positives into tonight's game, that's for sure. Our key players for the Eagles, Cameron Colclazier, Christian Bice, and Caleb Gannon, all juniors who are set to make amends for last year's big loss. Logan Baxla, who was on the infirmary last week with a shoulder injury, he is back in the lineup tonight, so we should expect to see him some. Lenawee Christian, 8-2 last year, 2-1 in the conference, co-champions of the Southern Central Athletic Association. Started the season 5-0 last year, and some of their key players tonight are senior wide receiver number 10, Hudson Holbein. He anchors the defensive line as well. Senior quarterback, free safety, Adam Baker, number 12. He offers a strong presence while surveying offenses from the secondary. And junior running back linebacker, number 18, Jameson Chesser, who is a workhorse linebacker that the Cougars defense will be counting on. Coach Bill Williams is their head coach. He's 44-24 since taking over the helm at Lenawee Christian and led the Cougars to the state playoffs in 5 of his 7 seasons here. And here is the kickoff of tonight's ball game. That's going to go out of bounds. That's going to be a Fremont. Great start here for the Eagles in terms of field position here. Tonight's pregame broadcast brought to you by Eagle One Stop, your pregame and postgame headquarters. Whether it's pizza, Subway, chicken, or Eagle Bread, give them a call at 495-3110. And also DQ Grill and Chill. Get your printable coupon on our website that saves you 10% when we win. That coupon doubles to 20%. You can check it out and use that coupon only at the 1303 North Wayne location in Angola at 319-4436. We're in tape delay broadcast. We appreciate you tuning in here on Saturday morning to check out the game. We'll be having a lot more action here. The sun directly into the viewfinder here, so it's going to be a little bit, maybe a little dark on your screen here for the moment. Looks like we have a procedure possibly. And they're going to say it's against Fremont. That'll back them up 5. 1st and 15 coming up. That ball will be at the 30-yard line. So as that sun comes down, that picture will be a little clearer, folks. But again, we appreciate you tuning in and checking this game out here for the Eagles. The Eagles looking to go 2-0 tonight. The take from Cole Clazier. He's going to give it to number 16.
Pentecost, sweep.
To Gable Pentecost. Short gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Scott with the tackle. Gain of a half a yard.
Tonight's game also brought to you by Genius Phone Repair. Smartphones, tablets, game systems, and more. They will fix them all. Say, I'm a fan, and save 10% of your total work order at 1400 North Wayne in Angola, 243-5172. The give and short gain. I believe that was 21 Carson Meeks.
With the carry. There's a whole thing.
Again, not much. Maybe a yard and a half. So 3rd and long now coming up for Fremont to start this game. I want to give a big shout out to our camera people tonight, our camera ladies. Victoria Geller and Avery Duncan stepping up to the plate tonight to serve the Fremont community. So when you see them, make sure you give them a big pat on the back. They're doing a great job here already. 3rd and long. The snap, roll out by Cole Clazier. He's going to have to try to do something here. He's going to turn the corner, try to do something himself. He'll get close to the 1st down marker, but he's going to be short by about 2 or 3 yards. Most likely we'll see Fremont punt here on this first possession. Travis Williamson, Realtor. As a Fremont grad, Travis Williamson knows Lake Country Realty. Let him help you, whether you're buying or selling. Give him a call at 316-5564 at Mike Thomas Associates on 200 North in Angola. And thank you, Travis, for your support of Fremont Eagles broadcasts this fall and winter. Fremont going to go for it. Cole Clazier tries to find a hole and does not find it, and there's going to be a turnover on downs on that 4th and 2. And that's going to go now over to Lenawee Christian, as they will have really good field position on Fremont's side of the 50. 1st and 10 at about the 42, maybe we'll call it.
Where it'll be a Cougar.
Lonsbury Garage, Fremont grads Stephen Carroll and John Kaufman will provide you quality service at a low price. Stop in and see them. Bring your ailing vehicle to them at 208 Mechanic in Angola, 665-5165. 10 minutes even on the clock here to start this game. Pass over into the flat. Completed pass. Number 18's got some room. That's Jameson Chesser all the way to the end zone on their opening offensive possession of the game.
Touchdown, Cougar!
42 yards And the Fremont defense is going to have to shake that one off. There's a lot of time left. This game's just started here, especially after seeing what they did last week to Southern Wells. We know that they have it in them to turn some things around, shake it off, forget it, move on. 6-0 in favor of Lenawee Christian to start this game. Cougars looking for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is, I believe, it is good. Looked like it might have been blocked partially, but it went through the uprights, and that will be a 7-0 lead now in favor of Lenawee Christian. You're watching Fremont Eagles football on FremontEaglesFootball.com and Fremont Athletics Live on Facebook. GW's Butcher Block, whether it's chicken, pork, eagle bread, chicken, I'm getting my ads mixed up. Chicken, pork, beef, seafood, sausage, snack sticks, or jerky. They got consistent quality at 103 East Toledo Street. And give them a call at 517-278-2787. Folks, if you haven't had their jerky and snack sticks, you are missing something. I'll tell you, it's the best of the best. And if you need to load up and stock up on the freezer, they got the 25-pound steak box, the 50-pound beef box, and a bunch of other different combinations that you need to check out over at GW's Butcher Block, right in downtown Fremont. A&J Alternators and Starters. Coach Reach has you covered, whether it's self-storage, alternators and starters, or U-Haul rental. See him over at 1188 State Road 120 in Fremont, 495-1655. And Beams Funeral Home, celebrating life with dignity, a Fremont fixture for decades and supporters of Eagle Pride. Call them in your hour of need at 495-2915. 9:51 left here in the first quarter. Fremont's opening drive was a 3-and-out, actually a 4-and-out, so to speak. Went for it on 4th down, 4th and 2, did not get it. And then the very next play, first play from scrimmage for Lenawee Christian, a 42-yard touchdown pass to Jamison Chesser. Extra point is good, 7-0 here early on. Cole Glazier takes it on the bounce. Well-manicured field here. Oh, what a move. Nice move to get some extra yardage there. And that gives Fremont, instead of a 1st and 10 at about their own 25, puts it up to about the 36 or so. Nice spinneroony.
First down Eagles from their 20. 30.
Old Mill Village, one of a kind. Host the wedding or event of your dreams. Call Isaac and Dion Packnett at 480-283-7501. More on them in just a moment. It's going to be an end around over to Pentecost, who gets maybe 2 or 3, we'll say 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Yeah, the Old Mill Village is just a phenomenal facility over on at 6770 East, 750 North, which is basically Ray Clear Lake Road heading towards Clear Lake. It's on the north side of the road. Phenomenal, beautiful facility, tons of buildings. Been redone and redone again. Formerly Margaret Carlson and now the Packnett family. They have done a wonderful job. Check it out, folks. Old Mill Village in Fremont. The give to 31, Dylan Parsons. Again, some short yardage there. Actually, a loss on the play, so they're going to call it 3rd and about 8. Tackle from Hudson Holbein, number 10, a senior.
Loss on the play.
Fremont seemed to have the offensive juice last week. And early here in the game, maybe it's a little bit of a feeling out process here for the Eagles, trying to figure out this defensive unit of Lenawee Christian. They seem to be very much a wall right now. Breakaway, trying to get nice play, attempt on the screen pass. Unfortunately, there were very well disciplined defensive linemen and linebackers there waiting to stop Caleb Gannon after the very short gain, maybe 1, probably less. And now here comes 4th and 8. Fremont opted to go for it last time. I don't think they're going for it this time. It looks like they're going to have Logan Brace out there to punt. Here comes the kick. Nice kick. And it's going to be, and it's a fumble, and Fremont falls on it. And Fremont will get excellent field position after the gaff by number 15, Michael Bremen. And just like that, Fremont's back in business.
Recovery.
A little fire now lit
First down, Eagles.
underneath the Eagles.
The Cougar, 30-yard line.
It's a good thing I got my polarized lenses on tonight. My goodness. Cheer squad leading them on here. Bringing out all the stops tonight. Cole Clazier going to look to throw, rolling out. Pass is intercepted. And then there's a flag right at the end of the play there. And that was intercepted by Bremen, who made the mistake just a moment ago, and he makes up for it with a big interception. And so basically that's kind of a net zero here with Lenawee Christian getting the ball just about the same place that they had originally. Of course, we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the man in the white hat has to say about this. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. FremontEaglesFootball.com and Fremont Athletics Live here on Facebook here on a Saturday morning. They're going to call face mask against Fremont. And so after the last two plays combined, it will be a little advancement for Lenawee. Despite the mistake by Bremen, he certainly made up for it just a moment ago. Eagle One Stop, your pregame and postgame headquarters. Whether it's pizza, Subway, chicken, or Eagle Bread, give them a call at 495-3110. Of course, my favorite there, the Rockstar Silver Ice, 3 for $5. I can't seem to get enough of those. Might have something to do with the caffeine. I'm not really sure on that. DQ Grill and Chill. Get your printable coupon on our website that saves you 10%. When we win, though, it's 20%. Use it only at the 1303 North Wayne location in Angola, 319-4436.
Gallant with the carry.
Run by Landon Gallant Jr., number 12.
Stop.
And RJ Dilbone, RJO, with the stop.
Gain of 4.
Second and looks like about 7 maybe. They say 6, I say 7. Seven minutes left here in the first quarter. Both teams with traded turnovers on consecutive plays. Lenawee gets it back, plus the penalty gives them an extra bit of yardage. Look at this run up the gut and into the secondary. One man to beat, and I believe Chesser is going to go all the way again. 70-yard run. Boy, that kid has some wheels. Holy smokes. Good gracious. Boy, oh boy. So Chesser with a 70-yard run and the score, setting up for the extra point kick by Clay Ayers, a sophomore. Last one looked like it was partially blocked and went through anyway. This one, no question about it. It is between the uprights by a long shot. And with 6:37 left in the first quarter, Lenawee Christian leads Fremont 14-0. You're watching Fremont Eagles football on FremontEaglesFootball.com and Fremont Athletics Live on Facebook.
Physical therapy.
Genius Phone Repair. Whether it's smartphones, tablets, game systems, laptops, desktops, you name it, they can repair it. Say, I'm a fan, and save 10% on your total work order at 1400 North Wayne in Angola. Call ahead at 243-5172. Travis Williamson, Realtor. As a Fremont grad, Travis Williamson knows Lake Country Realty. Let him help you sell or buy. Whatever your needs, realty needs, Travis Williamson has you covered at Mike Thomas Associates on 200 North in Angola. Give him a holler. Cell phone direct line 316-5564. Lonsbury Garage, Fremont grads Stephen Carroll and John Kaufman will provide quality service at a low price at 208 Mechanic in Angola, 665-5165. They just repaired my 2006 Hyundai and did a phenomenal job, I might add. Thank you for that. Lonsbury Garage, here's the kick. taken by 82. Damian Brandeberry. Nope. Take that back. Isaac Hawkins. I thought that was 82. Damian Brandeberry. Flynn. We'll get it right one of these days. 32. Sorry. Carson Flynn, 32. I thought it was 82. Sorry, folks. Got the sun dialing up my retinas right now.
From their 37-yard line.
It'll be down soon enough. All right, Fremont with an opportunity here. Let's get on the board. Cut the lead in half and do some damage like we did last week. Roll out, trying to find something. And Cole Clazier runs it out of bounds. Short gain. Looks like a gain of about 4 on the play. One thing about Lenawee Christian, they are small in numbers, but they are big in size, especially along the lines. And they have quite the history, of course, mentioning at the outset in the pregame, Eagle One Stop pregame show that Coach Williamson has sent this team to the playoffs in Michigan, which you have to qualify for in Michigan, 5 of the last 7 years. 8-2 record last season, including a big win against Fremont last year. Wobbler, and it looks like it got off his hand in a bad way, intended for Logan Brace.
Third and 8.
3rd down and 8 coming up. Fremont really struggling on offense tonight. Trying to get anything and everything to go right for them. Lenawee Christian known for very solid execution on both sides of the ball, and they certainly are proving that so far tonight. Throw, nice job, completed pass, and a first down for number 86, Caleb Gannon, and we got a flag way in the backfield. And they're going to call a penalty against Lenawee Christian in as well. That does nothing but help the Eagles.
Roughing the passer against the Cougars.
All right, roughing the passer is the call by the man in the white hat. That's going to move the ball way deep here. Ooh. And boy, oh boy, Fremont needed a little spark here.
Cougar 30.
And that will be at the 38-yard line here of the Cougars, the Cougar 38. So Fremont with great field position after the first down reception by Caleb Gannon, and then tack on 15 for the roughing the passer. This could be that spark that the Eagles need to get on the board. 1st and 10, and then jump. That's going to be encroachment against the Cougars. And as I just mentioned a moment ago, the Cougars have been really good about execution on both sides of the ball, and suddenly, maybe I spoke too soon, suddenly the 2 miscues here by this Cougar team, although this is their first game of the season, but from a seasoned team 8-2 a year ago, and a team that had Fremont's number, and so far seems to tonight. That's going to keep the Eagles in here in the near term. Run by 31, Dylan Parsons, and a big pile stops him. Maybe a short gain. Yep, they're going to call it about 1 here, maybe short 2. 14-0 in favor of Lenawee Christian. 4:45 left here in the first quarter.
Jameson and Scott. Chester and Scott.
Phenomenal job by the camera crew tonight. Avery Duncan right now taking care of business. Nice work. And the Fremont cheer squad taking care of business as well. Look at the throw, right up the middle, and picked off the fingertips of Gannon, and nearly hits the ground, but scooped up, and suddenly Lenawee Christian has the ball again. And Adam Baker, number 2, was one of those players that Coach Williams said we are really counting on that senior to make some things happen. And he certainly did on that particular play. And now the Cougars are back on offense.
Their own 25-yard line.
Fremont's motor got stopped again. Seems like just as soon as Fremont starts to get a little bit of momentum, it gets shut down. The snap, the throw. Nice screen pass play. Number 7, Hassan Jones with the reception. And it's going to be a gain of about 3 on the play. Great defensive stop. Keep him from advancing any further. 2nd and 7. GW's Butcher Block, whether it's chicken, pork, beef, seafood, sausage, snack sticks, or jerky, or Rickles pickles, or the cheese, or the deli meat, or the bacon, you name it, they got it. It's definitely, the recipe is consistent quality. That's at 103 East Toledo in Fremont, 517-278-2787.
Timeout, Eagle.
We got a timeout, Fremont. Here, 14-0 in favor of Lenawee Christian, 3:36 left in the first quarter. I would venture to say that the Honorable Ben Roeder has made several trips to GW's Butcher Block and has probably bought several great things there. I would also imagine that Athletic Director Roger Probst has also bought a few things at GW's Butcher Block over the time. Nothing but the best. The smoked pork chops, the thick triple sliced bacon. Tell you, just recently I went in there and got some jalapeno cheddar snack sticks, and I also picked up some buffalo wing Monterey Jack. How about that for a mouthful? And boy, let me tell you, it was a mouthful. And you got to check it out. GW's Butcher Block is the only place where you're going to find that great stuff, folks. I hope your mouth is watering like mine is, because I'm about ready to head over there right now here on Saturday morning to load my fridge and freezer up. That's GW's Butcher Block, 103 East Toledo in Fremont. Give them a call, 517-278-2787. Especially if you need to stock that freezer, folks. They got the 25-pound steak box, the 50-pound beef box. They got a combination, several combination boxes you need to check out as well. So make sure you check that out. 3:36 left here in the first quarter. Baker in the pistol. It's a little bit of trouble. Nice job of Fremont being right there. And it was intended for Hudson Holbein, overthrown. Holbein looks to be about 6 foot, 6'1" maybe. Big dude. Ball falls incomplete, 3rd and 7. The clock still rolls. I always thought it stopped. Maybe in Michigan it doesn't. I don't know, on an incompletion. Here's the throw and completed pass. Nice stick by Cameron Colclazier. I believe, let's see, is he going to make it? Yes, he is going to make the first down. And so it'll be 1st and 10 in favor of Lenawee Christian. That ball on the Cougar 38. 2:57 and counting left in the first quarter. 14-0 Cougar lead over Fremont. So far it has been, other than a few miscues by Lenawee Christian, it's pretty much been Cougar momentum all game. And look at this, Chester again. 2 Fremont players blast into each other. Chester's going to go all the way to the house. 62-yard touchdown run. Goodness gracious, this kid Chester. He has accounted for all 3 Cougar scores in long fashion. Good gracious. No flags down, and it will stand 20-0 in favor of Lenawee Christian.
Here's to the PAT attempt.
Well, when you are a playoff team, 8-2 a year ago, you're going to expect to see that they're going to come out with both barrels blazing here to open the brand new season.
Cougars 21.
Kick is good.
Eagles.
And with 2:32 left in the first quarter, Lenawee Christian leads Fremont 21-0. You're watching Fremont Eagles football on FremontEaglesFootball.com and Fremont Athletics Live on Facebook.
Our sponsor, the Van Etten Company.
A&J Alternators and Starters. Coach Reitz has you covered, whether it's self-storage, alternator and starter repair, or U-Haul rental. Stop by and see him at 1188 State Road 120, or give him a call at 495-1655. You know, folks, Coach Reitz is one of the good guys. He's a commissioner in the youth league. He's there for football. He's there for basketball. He's coaching middle school football. He's involved in everything, baseball, football, basketball, you name it. If we had lacrosse and hockey, I'm sure he'd be involved in that too. Pro wrestling, maybe, who knows? I'll tell you what, Coach Reitz, he does it all. And folks, since he's one of the good guys, make sure you patronize A&J Alternators and Starters at 1188 State Road 120. That's just about a quarter mile down to the west of the Moose Lodge on the same side of the road. You see all the U-Haul trucks right out there on 120. That's A&J Alternators and Starters. Bounces around a little bit. And Dylan Parsons tries to find a corner. He's struggling to get there. He finally gets one, gets near the sideline, and finally thrown out near the 40-yard line before there are two hankies on the prairie, one at midfield and one right next to the sideline here. The Zebras are going to have to sort this one out here. I'll just go ahead and call it right now. Both against Lenawee. Okay, that's my call, but I don't know if that's accurate. We'll see. We will see. Still chit-chatting here. Still waiting for that clear signal here from the Zebras. We got a penalty against Fremont.
Holding on the Eagles.
So hold on Fremont. Now there was two flags down, and also the other one was against Fremont. Well, goodness gracious. Okay, so I was 0 for 2 on those calls. That's going to push Fremont back to right about the 20-yard line.
First down, Eagles from their 20-yard line.
Tell you what, this Lenawee team so far, and it's early, but Lenawee's only given up pass intended for Gable Pentecost, ended up behind him. Incomplete, second and 10. Lenawee Christian defense only gave up 13.3 points in all of last season. Now, if you take away the two losses, that number drops to 6.2 points a game. They didn't even give up a touchdown with an extra point on average last season. And that matches up with Fremont's 6 points that they got last year against the Cougars. Still plenty early. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Fremont trailing 21-0. We know this offense is going to get churning and burning here at any moment. Throw it to the flat over to 86, I believe. I think that was Caleb Gannon.
Pass complete to Pentecost.
Nope, Pentecost.
Hassan Jones.
All right. Number 7, Hassan Jones, the senior, with the tackle of the initial stop. And they're going to call that a loss of 1. Completed pass with a loss of 1. Cole Clazier, it's a breakaway, and it's a completed, it looks like it was a design screen pass to Logan Brace, but Brace didn't get far enough into the linebacker core, into the clearing in order to make anything happen, and several Cougars in the scheme of things stop them. And now 4th and 12 here as Fremont lines up to punt once again. This Lenawee team, folks, is just a machine when it comes to execution. Very well-disciplined club. And when they make mistakes, they forget about them immediately and come back and make a big play. And the punt goes out of bounds. Not a very long punt at all. Maybe 12 yards? 10 yards maybe.
36-yard line where it'll be first down.
Well, the Cougars will have 34 seconds left in the first quarter.
First down.
And Order with an opportunity to score yet again. These Eagle defensive players are going to have to stiffen up.
First and 10 Cougars.
Got a beautiful night. Gorgeous. Field is absolutely perfect. I would imagine Kim Quick probably came up here and mowed this down. That's how good it is. There's 0 to Kim Quick. That's pretty much how it works. I definitely believe he probably came up here, drove his mower all the way from Fremont to get this field taken care of for us. The snap, Baker, he's going to spin around. He's going to try to find a long one in the corner, and all by himself is number 15, Michael Brayman, and that's a touchdown of 26 yards. And it is now 27-0. Wow. This Cougar team is what can I say, folks? They're a well-oiled machine. It's not necessarily anything Fremont's doing wrong. It's just what the Cougars are doing right. The snap almost blocked by Cole Clazier, and it is good.
Point after is...
With 27 seconds left here in the first quarter, Fremont trails Lenawee Christian 28-0. You're watching Fremont Eagles football on FremontEaglesFootball.com and Fremont Athletics Live on Facebook. Beam's Funeral Home, celebrating life with dignity. A Fremont fixture for decades and supporters of Eagle Pride. Give them a holler at 495-2915. The Old Mill Village, they are one of a kind. They will host the wedding or event of your dreams. Call Isaac and Dion Packnett at 480-283-7501. And you can check out the Old Mill Village at 6770 East 750 North in Fremont. Basically, take Ray Clear Lake Road past Zion Missionary Church up towards Clear Lake, and you'll find it on the north side of 750 North. Beautiful, beautiful facility up there. Well, there's a long time to play, and the Eagles are going to either choose to pack it in or they're going to choose to make these next 3 quarters something special. It's all about heart. It's all about will, and the Eagles are going to have to make that decision right now. Here goes Parsons, and he's going to be stopped at the 35, possibly, I believe, looks like.
Lovedo on the stop.
Tackled by number 50, Andres Quevedo. He is a senior for this Lenawee Christian squad.
37-yard line.
So they're going to say 1st and 10 at the 37 here. The snap looks like we have Gable Pentecost in there. And it's going to be a give on an end around to Cole Clazier.
Meeks with the carry.
Actually, Meeks, pardon me. Boy, real hard to see right now. Actually, I thought that was Cole Clazier.
Jones and Raymond on the tackle.
Tell you what, that sun is casting a long shadow.
12.
It is just right in our grills right here. Speaking of grills, DQ Grill and Chill. Get your printable coupon on our website that saves you 10%. When we win, that coupon doubles to 20% at 1303 North Wayne in Angola. That's the only place you can use that coupon. 319-4436. Eagle One Stop, your pregame and postgame headquarters, whether it's pizza, Subway, chicken, or Eagle bread. Give them a call at 495-3110. Genius Phone Repair, smartphones, tablets, and more. They take care of repairing any kind of electronic device. If you're not sure, call them up, 243-5172, and ask. When you stop in and get a repair, say, I'm a fan, and save 10% on your total work order at 1400 North Wayne in Angola. That is Genius Phone Repair. Well, a very long first quarter has finally come to an end. Lenawee Christian dominated the first quarter 28-0. And again, folks, I can't say enough. Lenawee Christian, other than maybe 2 mistakes, which they absolutely recouped on immediately, it has been all the Cougars. And the Cougars have just done seemingly everything right. And I'll tell you what, when you got Jameson, a player like Jameson Chesser on your team, that junior who's got wheels of steel, 3 of the 4 touchdowns from him, and then another one late in the quarter there. And it is now 28-0. This Lenawee Christian team, 5 of 7 seasons in the Michigan State playoffs, led by Coach Williamson. It looks like they're going to try to make it 6 of 8. Here comes Pentecost. The throw, and did he get it? They are going to give him the catch and the pick.
Interception by Adam Baker.
And so Adam Baker, when it rains, it pours. And all of a sudden, Lenawee Christian again
from their own 47-yard line
will have possession. Fremont makes a little change at QB, and things don't change, at least early on here in the second quarter. 1st and 10. Lenawee will have it at the 47. The snap from Baker. Going to look to throw again. Why not? They're going to bomb it. And in, and another score.
Complete to Hudson Holbein for a touchdown.
53 yards on the very next play to Hudson Holbein. Well, 35-0. Well, 34 right now, barring the extra point. You know, one thing that's tough is that a lot of times, you know, it's easy to look and say, well, gee, you're running up the score. Well, it's only the second quarter. We just started the second quarter, and, you know, Fremont's going to have to show some heart here in order to try to stop these guys. It is really hard, though. These guys are a well-oiled machine, like I mentioned a moment ago. They're doing everything seemingly right, but it's really hard to tell a team to not score. You know, you got an opportunity, take it. You see a weakness in the defense, you go after it. And if bottom line is, if Fremont hopes to stop this Lenawee Christian team, you can't expect Lenawee Christian to do the stopping for you. You're going to have to do it yourself. And I'm sure Coach Herndon is chatting with these boys right now about that very thing. Got to keep your heart in this. You know, Fremont has not, let's be honest, Fremont has not had a lot of big wins. They had a big one last week. It was a nice feeling. And this is a real test of Fremont and the mettle of where these Eagles are wanting to do, and shows some of the things that they need to fix as they move on into the season. Still a long, long season. And this is going to be an opportunity for them to look at some tape and say, okay, what are we going to do to make some adjustments and changes? Got another big test next week, another road trip to River Valley over in Three Oaks. It doesn't get easier from here, so it's about your heart. What are you going to do? How are you going to respond? Down 35-0, as I mentioned a moment ago, you could pack it in, close it up, or you can say, okay, from this point forward, we're going to stop them. We're going to do everything we can. Make the score mentally 0-0 and do something about it. Let the ball roll, and it will go out of bounds, and so Fremont will have good field position here, to start their possession with 11:40 left in the second quarter. Cheer squad rocking it out here on the sideline. They are undefeated as well. Great team here. There are 44 plus, 45 plus young men on this team. That roster for Fremont continues to grow, and that's just great news for the future. 14 juniors, 16 sophomores on this roster. The future looks bright. The 7th and 8th grade team had their opening game last night. Very hard fought game against Edgerton. Talk about that at half. So there's a lot of positives and things to look forward to in this program as we look into 2019 and beyond. Nice scamper by Pentecost. Good run. Looks like about 6 on the play. Nice job. Jamison Chesser with the stop, and kid is everywhere. Offense and defense.
Gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
Travis Williamson, Realtor. As a Fremont grad, Travis Williamson knows Lake Country Realty. Let him help you, whether you're buying or selling. 316-5564. 316-5564. Definitely can help you out, especially if you have a lake home or are looking for a lake home. Trying to turn the corner there is Dylan Parsons, and goes horizontal but can't go vertical. It's going to be a loss on the play.
Got him in the backfield, loss of 1, 3rd and 5.
So here we go, 3rd down, and we're going to call that about 5, maybe 6 coming up. Pentecost. He's going to keep it. He's going to throw. Completed pass. And a Fremont first down completed to number 5.
Tackled by Eagle, first down.
Nice job on the play there. Cole Clazier gets the first down for the Eagles. And there's a little something for Fremont on that play. That ball will be spotted on the Cougar side of the field. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Cougar 48. Pentecost communicating with his team. Looks like there's going to be a timeout. Fremont here on this play.
Timeout.
Coach Herndon wants to chit-chat a little bit about it. Looks like possibly a little miscommunication there.
Our sponsor, William Vaughn.
Want to extend once again, folks, we need the prayer warriors. Please get the prayer warriors out and continue to pray for head coach Jim Hummer and his wife Dana. Please spread the word. They've had Coach Hummer's wife Dana has had a medical issue, and the family is still trying to work through those things, and they desperately need your prayers. So please, thoughts and prayers toward the Hummer family. And we appreciate all that has been done so far from the Fremont community for that family. At halftime, we'll have the FremontEaglesFootball.com Fremont Community Schools Students of the Week. We got a great crop of 4 wonderful students that are going to serve as our Students of the Week. We have 3 from the middle school and 1 from the elementary school that were nominated this week. We know that number's going to grow. And got some big news for Fremont athletics in general. And Coach Probst has to be proud about some of the big news. We'll talk about that at half. Pentecost, broken play, trying to get something out of nothing. And look at this. He's going to turn up field. And he's going to get a gain of about maybe 2 or 3 on the play. And then several flags come in late.
Flag on the play.
It's way on the other side. It's hard to tell what that was.
Illegal block in the back by the Eagles.
Boy, oh boy. They're going to call that illegal block in the back if you didn't catch that. So Fremont's going to be pushed back.
1st and 20.
So now that ball spotted at the Fremont. It was going to be at about the Cougar 45. Now it's at the Fremont 41. Long way to go. There's Pentecost, and right in the numbers, intended for Logan Brace and pops loose and incomplete.
Yes, intended for Brace, incomplete. 2nd and 20.
.923 and counting left here in the second quarter. 35-0 in favor of Lenawee Christian here in Adrian, Michigan. And again, Pentecost just in some trouble as the offensive line cannot stop. 3 Lenawee Christian linemen and linebackers get through. Take your pick as to which one made the tackle on that one. Goodness. 3rd and a long way to go coming up. Lenawee looks like they're showing blitz, and they are. They're coming in with everybody. And so Fremont responds with a screen pass. And so Carson Meeks with the reception and gets about half the yardage needs for the line to gain, but still a long way to go here. 4th and 14 coming up for Fremont as Brace will be back to punt. 8:08 left here in the first half. Looks like the officials are going to take a quick timeout. Nope. Back into play here. Looks like he might have jumped off sides. No flag. And the ball is going to fall into the track.
Punt goes out of bounds.
And they're going to mark that a net 14-yard punt.
7-yard line, 58. It'll be a Cougar.
So Fremont definitely has a lot of material to work with for practice this week, to say the least. 1st and 10 coming up for Lenawee Christian on their own 39-yard line, 38-39. Lonsbury Garage, Fremont grads Stephen Carroll and John Kaufman offer quality service at a low price at 208 Mechanic in Angola. Run by number 18, Chesser again, way deep into the secondary. Fremont just has no answer for this kid.
Tackled by Carson Flynn. Nice.
He has got to have 200 yards rushing, and we're still 7:27 left in the first half.
Much better.
Unbelievable. First and 10, Lenawee. Gives to Chesser again. And Fremont are able to tackle after a short gain. Gain of about 3 on the play.
Gain of 4 to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 6.
At any rate, Lonsbury Garage will take care of you folks. Quality service at a low price, 665-5165. 208 Mechanic in Angola. Fremont fans still trying to rally their troops from the sidelines. Pass out, bubble screen to number 3, Isaiah Willett.
Willett with the reception.
Close to a first down, just short of that. 3rd and about 2.
Armstrong was there, so was Zucolato.
You know, one thing you might be asking folks is, gee, you know, do you think Lenawee, they seem to be running away here with this game up 35-0. Do you think they could sub some other players in? No, because there aren't many players left on the sidelines. Most of them are young and inexperienced. I would imagine they probably will get some of those kids in there, but there's not too many of them. If you can see on the sidelines over there, looks like they may have about 10 players left on that sideline. It does look like now they're starting to sub in a few players who don't have much playing time early. 6 minutes, 3 seconds left. And a first down here for Lenawee Christian. GW's Butcher Block, chicken, pork, beef, seafood, sausage, snack, sticks, and jerky. They offer consistent quality, and you can find that quality at 103 East Toledo in Fremont. Give them a call ahead and get that big steak or beef package or the combination package at 517-278-2787. The snap and the give. Short gain. And that was Hanson Lilly, senior, number 80, with the carry on that play.
Gain of about 4, 2nd and 6.
Does look like, as I mentioned a moment ago, looks like they are starting to sub out some players. Very small roster size here. I was reading an article earlier this week that before Coach Williamson came 7 years ago, this team was either looking to fold up the program or go to 8-man football, and he really resurrected this program. Nice stop by the Eagles on that next play here. 3rd down. We're going to say maybe no gain on the play or short, very short gain. 4:42 left.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 6.
Also at half, we'll be talking about some of the other Fremont programs that are out there. We got FMS football, we got JV football, we got a scheduled game coming up. We got girls golf, boys tennis, volleyball, and cross country to discuss. Another run, look at this, Lilly, and he is going to be in to score. 19-yard touchdown from Hanson Lilly. 41-0 now in favor of Lenawee.
Errors, point after.
Extra point attempt coming up from Clay Ayers. Kick is up, and it's good. So with 4:16 left in the first half, Lenawee Christian leads Fremont 42-0. You're watching Fremont Eagles football on FremontEaglesFootball.com and Fremont Athletics Live on Facebook. A&J Alternators and Starters. Coach Reitz has you covered, whether it's self-storage, alternators or starter, rebuilding or repair, or U-Haul rental. Whether it's trailers or trucks, he's got it all at 1188 State Road 120 in Fremont, 495-1655. Also, Beams Funeral Home, celebrating life with dignity. A Fremont fixture for decades and supporters of Eagle Pride. Call ahead at 495-2915 to schedule arrangements for the future. Make sure you have those arrangements made for you and your family. We appreciate Beams Funeral Home for their support of Fremont Eagles athletics over the years. Old Mill Village, one of a kind. Host a wedding or event of your dreams. Call Isaac and Dion Packnett at 480. That's area code 480. It's a cell phone. 283-7501. 480-283-7501. Ball's going to roll. Finally picked up by Carson Flynn. And he's going to be stopped at about the 23-yard line for the Eagles. 4:09 left here. Also be talking here, we got college football has started in earnest this week. First games last night, several games tonight. The brunt of the slate tomorrow. There's even a game on Sunday and Monday for college football, including the Fighting Irish playing Monday Night Football on prime time before the NFL season starts. So talk about that in a little bit. Trine also. Not this weekend, that's next weekend for Trine. Talk about that too. Roll out from Pentecost. Turns the corner, gains some yardage. He's going to be tackled, shoved out of bounds. Nice gain, about 8, maybe 9 on the play.
Pentecost with a keeper.
Great job.
Alan Davis chases down.
Football in general with big celebrations here this year. 100th NFL season, 150th college football season.
26.
Love football. We'll celebrate every time we can. We'd love to see these Eagles celebrate a score before halftime with 4:03 left. 2nd and 3 coming up. The undefeated cheer squad lighting it up on the sideline there. Fake handoff. Pentecost hits the dirt in front of Cole Glazier. 3rd down. You know, Pentecost has quite the arm.
3rd and 4.
Just seems to be still a little bit raw, trying to figure some things out here. But I tell you what, once he gets that figured out, and I bet he will as the season progresses, look out, because Pentecost to Cole Glazier will be a beautiful thing, especially if we get that thing on repeat. Let's get that on repeat cycle. Third down and short. Roll out. And again, in the dust.
Pass intended for.
It was looking for Dylan Parsons. And now Fremont 4th down and 3. Cole Glazier back to punt for the Eagles. Nice high kick. Takes a Fremont bounce, and it will be down at the 42-yard line.
At the Cougar 42-yard line.
And 1st and 10 for Lenawee.
Would you like to highlight and sponsor Long Haven Farms Incorporated, where the cow pays the bills. Honoring the loving.
Let's get it to that goal, Fremont. Let's do it right now. 3:44. Let's roll. Let's get a turnover. And let's take this into the end zone. Eagle One Stop, your pregame and postgame headquarters, whether it's pizza, Subway, chicken, or Eagle bread. Give them a call ahead, 495-3110. Especially here on Saturday for the big slate of football this afternoon. Pass completed. Hassan Jones with the reception and another 1st down.
Zucalato there on the tackle.
Number 9, Jaden Zucalato with the tackle. 3:30 until halftime. Once again at half, we have the Fremont Eagles Football.com Fremont Community Schools Students of the Week. Baker looks to throw, complete, and it will be about 11 yards, it looks like. Actually, they're going to spot it at about 10 yards. Let's see if they're going to give him. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and give it to him.
Enough for enough.
He got 10.01 yards on that completion. 1st down for Lenawee again.
First and 10 from the Eagles' 31-yard.
3 minutes left till halftime. DQ Grill and Chill. Get your printable coupon on our website that saves you 10%. You can use that at the 1303 North Wayne DQ location only in Angola. Give them a call at 319-4436.
Gain of about 4
Short
seconds.
gain 4 yards or so by Ayers. 2nd and 6 coming up. The sun is almost down. It has been right in our eyeballs all night long. Let's say if maybe the Friday night lights gives us a little bit of mojo in the second half. Is that a completed pass?
Pass intended for Holbein. Incomplete.
It is incomplete.
Third down.
So 3rd and 6. Being dialed up here. Genius Phone Repair, smartphone, tablets, game systems, oh my. If you have a problem, you can stop by and see them. They can repair it. Say, I'm a fan, and save 10% on your total work order at 1400 North Wayne in Angola, 243-5172. Pitch and catch, number 84, Colin Davis, and a first down. And that's going to be at about the 12 or 13 yard line here. Different names, same result so far. That's part of that execution, that discipline that is instilled by Coach Williams to get them to this point. 42-0 inside of 2 minutes now.
Hey, Eagles go! Beat the Cougars! Hey, Eagles go! Beat the Cougars! Hey, Eagles go! Beat the
Baker surveys the defense, takes his time. They're going to try to find the end zone. He's going to call his own number. He sees a gap in the defense, and he's going to squeeze in, and he's in for the score.
Baker keeps it. Goes all the way.
13-yard touchdown run on the keeper. And that makes it 48-0
Only a little bit tastes like
for the Cougars.
Take a little bite out of that. Kind of tastes like hard candy. I like the Dum Dum Pepper. Do you not like it?
So here comes the extra point try. And the kick by number 18, Jamison Chesser,
You go get a drink. Okay.
goes through the uprights.
Runaway Christian School, I'd like to highlight our sponsor, Greaser Transportation. Greaser Transportation is glad
49-0 here, 132 left before halftime.
leaders are being developed to fulfill
And so
the
Fremont
on their lives.
will have 92 seconds
Flatbed carrier.
to try to make something happen and get on the board here before they go into the locker room at the break.
Greaser Transportation.
Travis Williamson, Realtor. As a Fremont grad, Travis Williamson knows Lake Country Realty. Let him help you, whether you're buying or selling. He specializes in lake homes. He is the best in the biz here in Steuben County. 316-5564. Lonsbury Garage. Fremont grad Stephen Carroll and John Kaufman will offer quality service at a low price. The entire team will help you out at 208 East Mechanic, in Angola. 665-5165.
It's the color of an egg.
So here we go. The kick here from 24 Clay Ayers. Fremont still has a little bit of trouble scooping it up. 32, good run. Good return by Carson Flynn.
Kickoff return. Tackled by number 55, Jacob Giger. First down, Eagle.
Where are you leaving? I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
All right, so here comes Fremont. Up to the line here.
Come on, Eagles, you can do it! Hey, get to it! Come on, Eagles, you can do it!
Gable Pentecost
Get to it!
in the shotgun.
Come on, Eagles, you can
Quick screen play and
get to it!
incomplete.
Come on, Eagles, you can
Bounces right off Parsons, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. GW's Butcher Block, chicken, pork, beef, seafood, sauces, snack sticks, and jerky. They offer consistent quality at 103 East Toledo in Fremont, 517-278-2787. Pass intended and out of the reach of number 26,
Pass intended.
Logan Brace.
Complete. 3rd and 10.
Nice play on the screen. Ooh, it's going to be close to a first down for Fremont.
Parsons, tackled by
Looks very, very close.
Morton.
They're going to say 4th and just a few inches. No, they're going to take a measurement here. They're going to check it. 48 seconds left here before halftime. Now, one thing here, they're going to go ahead and give them the first down here. They're not even going to measure. Man, the white hat says yes. So now, one thing to point out here, Pentecost has an absolute cannon.
Everybody stand up.
The question, though, is can the offensive line give him enough time, give the receivers enough time, frankly, to get downfield for Pentecost to bomb that thing if they need to do that. Still 48 seconds. You're not going to make that play just yet, but if the opportunity presents itself, why not? Down 49-0, I'd say take a shot before halftime when you're down to that point. 1st and 10, roll out. Again, just a difficult thing. Fremont just cannot quite stop this Cougar defense from squeezing through nearly every play. Pentecost or Colclaser, whoever is under center or behind center, is running for their life seemingly every play. Fremont's going to have to definitely shore up that line as the season progresses, but boy, oh boy. They got some big boys on that defensive line and that linebacker core too, that's for sure. And it's going to be against Fremont, and they're going to be a chop block. So Fremont with some lack of discipline here in the first half as well.
Oh. 15-yard penalty.
That's going to put them way back here. 1st and 25 coming up.
1st and 25.
30 seconds left before halftime. And intercepted. And it is. Interception by Clay Ayers. And Lenawee will have the ball with 20 seconds left. I would imagine they're just going to take a knee and take it into halftime. We'll see. A&J Alternators and Starters. Coates Reeds has you covered. Self-storage, alternators and starters, U-Haul Rental, 1188 State Road 120 in Fremont, 495-1655. Beams Funeral Home, celebrating life with dignity. A Fremont fixture for decades and supporters of Eagle Pride, 495-2915. And Old Mill Village, they're one of a kind. Host the wedding or event of your dreams. Call Isaac and Dion as 480-283-7501. And here comes the kneel. And that will do it for the first half.
That'll be the last play.
And folks, this has been a first half not to remember for the Fremont Eagles as they come up here with some high hopes after their big win last week against Southern Wells. And very quickly and often, Lenawee Christian brings Fremont back down to earth. It is 49-0 at halftime. You're watching Fremont Eagles football on FremontEaglesFootball.com and Fremont Athletics Live on Facebook. We'll be back in just a moment. So far at halftime, Lenawee is running away with this contest. It is 49-0 in favor of the Cougars here tonight. Want to give our halftime program here, sponsored by Genius Phone Repair. Smartphones, tablets, and more. Say I'm a fan and save 10% on your total work order at 1400 North Wayne in Angola at 243-5172. Genius Phone Repair can take care of anything that you need in terms of your in terms of your repairs for your electronic devices. And thank you so much for your support of that. Folks, we also want to make sure you get the prayer warriors out in force here tonight. Please continue to pray for head coach Jim Hummer and his wife Dana. Dana suffered a medical episode last week and still recovering, so we greatly appreciate all the prayer warriors' support in the past, now, and in the future. A huge congratulations to the entire Fremont Athletics program, and I'll tell you what, Athletic Director Roger Probst and all the coaches are tremendously proud of all our athletes, our students, and our fans, because Fremont has been named as only one of 17 programs in the entire state to win the prestigious IHSAA Sportsmanship Award. Folks, there's 410 qualifying programs in the state, and Fremont is one of 17 of those. That is a phenomenal accomplishment. So congratulations to all our athletes, all our coaches, and you folks. Thank you so much for your support. It's time for the Fremont Eagles Football.com Fremont Community Schools Students of the Week. Our students of the week are Chris Lothamer and Jarrett Laughlin. Both received 100% on their metric test in Mr. Carroll's 5th grade science class. Congratulations, Chris and Jarrett, on that awesome accomplishment. Isabella Walker always does her best and serves as a great role model for others in Mrs. Gilbert's 1st grade class. So congratulations, Isabella. And our final student of the week is Luis Guzman. Mrs. Scherbandi is so proud of his efforts. He is going green at FMS and has overcome illness in the last few weeks to bring his grades up and achieve. That is so awesome. So proud of you, Chris, Jarrett, Isabella, and Luis, for your excellent work. You are our Fremont Community Schools, Fremont Eagles Football.com Students of the Week. Other contests going on tonight. Angola, who started off with a late loss. Their first regular season loss breaks their 19-game regular season winning streak. They have another tough time tonight. They are at Leo, number 16 in the state, 1-0. Now, I can imagine that the Hornets are going to try to come back and make something happen against Leo. They've had Leo's number the last couple weeks. Currently 26-0 at half in favor of Leo. Well, I guess there's our answer thus far. So Angola is going to really need to turn the tide here as we get to the second half in order to get back to 1-1, get back to even. Prairie Heights tonight is also crossing the border into the state of Michigan. They're at Bronson tonight, and it is 21-0 Prairie Heights on that one. Awesome. The Panthers struggled against Garrett. Now they're really starting to turn it on up against the Vikings in Bronson. Congratulations to them. Let's see if they can keep that motor running as well. FMS football. The 7th and 8th grade Eagle football team fell in a very close, hard-fought game against Edgerton last night. They fell 8-0. And I'll tell you what, that 7th and 8th grade team, they got some real tough players on that squad. I think we're going to see those kids coming up, and when they get into the high school ranks here next year and the next couple years, we're going to have some nice additions to this program. And I'll tell you what, we only have 4 seniors on this current team. We're going to get a lot more than 4 kids in the 8th grade playing football next year as freshmen. So that just means we're going to be seeing roster size of 50-55 next year. That is just phenomenal. And here we go, first kick of the second half. Look at this, it's a run from Chesser again. He squeezes by. He's like a greased pig. He's at the halfway point, still moving. Cannot bring this kid down. He's finally brought down about the 30-yard line. My goodness.
A nice return.
Wow. And now,
One of the tacklers.
Lenawee Christian back to where they left off here as the beautiful sun has passed behind the trees, and we get this now pink, orange, yellow, blue sky. Gorgeous scene here tonight in Adrian, Michigan.
That's right.
It's another give to 24 now. This is Clay Ayers.
Carry.
Gain of about 6, 7 maybe on the play. The JV football team
Tackle.
will open their season. The JV squad is going to be traveling to Fairfield on Tuesday. So once we get back from the long weekend, they'll be making the long trip to Goshen to face off against the Fairfield Falcons. That's a 6 o'clock kickoff against Fairfield. We root on the JV Eagles. Albie put his knee down, so that is automatic down. And that's going to be a loss of about 5 on the play.
Backfield. Hold on the snap.
Asher Breja.
3rd and 6.
Was that quarterback there. So 3rd and about 6 on the play here. Give you some news about golf, tennis, volleyball, and cross country here in a few moments. Want to thank once again Genius Phone Repair for the halftime program and their sponsorship. Tipped off the hands of Hassan Jones and almost intercepted by Fremont.
4th down.
Once again, a huge shout out to our camera ladies tonight, Victoria Geller and Avery Duncan. They are bringing the heat, doing a great job, stepping up to the plate. How you doing tonight, Victoria?
Good.
You having a good time?
Yeah.
Awesome. How about you, Avery?
Good.
Good. She's got a mouthful of candy right now. Her lips are blue, so I'm not sure what kind of candy that is, but whatever it is, it must be good. Long field goal attempt and just short. And so Fremont will take over at the 23-yard line.
Lenawee Christian School.
One of the few times that Lenawee has not been able to make it happen tonight.
Is a place where they are all about bringing.
But I give them props for taking the opportunity, that's for sure. Eagle One Stop, your pregame and postgame headquarters, whether it's pizza, Subway, chicken, or Eagle Bread, or even Rockstar Silver Ice. They also have gizzards and livers. You ladies like gizzards and livers? No? For some reason, they're shaking their head. I'm with you, though. I'm not a big fan, but they got some great stuff there. And oh, man, the cheesy sticks, the Bosco sticks, they got it all. Give them a call ahead, 495-3110. Pentecost takes a few Lenawee Christian guys with him. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. DQ Grill and Chill. Get your printable coupon on the FremontEaglesFootball.com website. It'll save you 10% on your total order only for use at 1303 North Wayne in Angola. Call ahead to place your big order and save that 10%. 319-4436. That coupon must be printed using our website and can only be used at the 1303 North location run by Todd Hydus and family. I'll tell you what, Todd Hydus is one of the best in the business. Phenomenal, gracious, generous man, has done so much for our community, and we appreciate him both. He's done so much for the entire Steuben County community, not just Fremont, so thank you to the folks over there.
3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 on the short run there from Fremont. Seven, 12 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Fremont pretty much going to use this second half as an opportunity to maybe try to get some things happening here. I'll tell you what, Pentecost certainly keeps the wheels moving. But it's hard to do it by yourself, you know. I mean, a lot of tough hits these guys are taking tonight. 4th and 6 coming up. Travis Williamson Realtor. As a Fremont grad, Travis Williamson knows Lake Country Realty. Let him help you buy or sell the house that you need. And also, he specializes in lake homes. He is the best of the best at Mike Thomas Associates on 200 North. Call him directly, folks, day or night, 316-5564. Here's the punt. Nice one this time. Taken on the bounce by number 12, Landon Gallant. He's going to cross midfield and down to about the 39-yard line. They're going to give him the 38 on that play. And so first down for Lenawee Christian. And it looks like the clock is still running. I would imagine that there was a discussion at half about the clock, and it looks like they're going to run the clock. Running clock here in the second half. 49-0 in favor of Lenawee Christian. A little crispness comes to the air here. For the first time this early season, it's starting to feel a little bit like fall. Seeing some of the hoodies come out. Of course, I'm still in shorts and flip-flops. That's just how I roll. Get a lot of shaking heads. No way, no way. Can't complain about the weather, that's for sure. Absolutely gorgeous. Pitch out to Ayers. Gets the corner along the sideline. He will get a first down.
Ayers didn't go down without a...
And he will get down to the 21-yard line. First down for the Cougars.
That's enough for a Cougar.
The girls golf team defeated Churubusco last night, 206-228. Great job, ladies. Really proud of our Lady Eagles. They will be hosting Heritage at Lake James Golf Course on Tuesday night. Labor Day Tuesday, I guess you'd call it, at 5 o'clock. So stop on down to Lake James Golf Course and see our Lady Eagles in action. Little pitch on the end around there.
Jones with the sweep.
And that will be Jones. Sweep, I should say. Well corrected by the booth. 2nd and 8.
Everybody says 2nd and 7.
The boys tennis team faced Bethany Christian last night, and boy, folks, they are a tough team. That Bethany Christian squad, very strong. Our Eagle gents fell to them, and their next matchup next week. Volleyball and cross country update in just a moment. 2nd and 8. Lonsbury Garage. Fremont grad Stephen Carroll and John Kaufman offer quality service at a low price. Get to more on them in just a second. Here's the snap. And the ball squeaks out, and a big hit. The ball's still rolling. And Fremont will get the ball. They're going to call him down. How can they call him down? How could they call him down? The ball was still moving. How in the world did they call that down? That makes no sense. Now they're discussing it here. Now, I believe there may have been an inadvertent whistle, which immediately stops the play regardless. Now, that would make more sense, but the ball was definitely not in possession. So to call anyone down, that's an impossibility. You can go back and check the tape. Check the Jumbotron. Got a timeout as the man in the white hat's going to discuss it with the other zebras here in the Serengeti. If it stands, it'll be 3rd down and about 23 yards or something like that for Lenawee. So Coach Hernan is out. He wants an explanation. And something tells me by the body language, I'm not sure Coach Herndon is going to like the explanation, because I think Lenawee is going to keep the ball. I would imagine what it was an inadvertent whistle. And, yep, they're going to call it 3rd down. It will remain Lenawee Christian ball. It wouldn't have anything to change with the final outcome of this game, but it's just another example of Fremont just having a tough night all the way around. They can't even seem to get the breaks. But that's the thing. This is one of those, I call this the lesson game. This is one of those games that kind of teaches you a lesson, brings you back down to earth, says, okay, we got to get back into the swing of things in practice. You know, we had a big celebration last week, and now we know where we're at. We're somewhere in between. Big stick. Oh, look at this. And Fremont with some excellent play there. Caleb Gannon steps up to the plate and makes a hit and a big loss of yardage.
4th down.
And so this is going to really test their mettle. The bottom line here is that, like I said a moment ago, Fremont is somewhere between this game and last game. and they know they have some things to work on, some things to improve. This is definitely not, this score tonight is not indicative of what we know these Fremont Eagles to be. We know they're way better than this, but it's a gut check. It's certainly one of those things it's going to test their heart, test their mettle, and they're going to be going back to the drawing board and improving from this and moving forward and saying, okay, how are we going to respond? We're going to be like this the rest of the year, or we're going to do something about it. And I would imagine that they're definitely going to do something about it. Roll out, wobbler, and picked off. Fremont picks it off. Number 26, Logan Brace with the interception. And here in the third quarter, Fremont
Picked off by Brace.
with some highlights.
Eagle.
We like seeing that. Great job. Speaking of great job, cross-country team, the girls team finished 4th overall out of 20 teams at the Concord Invitational on Wednesday. So proud of their efforts. Both teams will be turning on the Jets at the Panther Run tomorrow morning. And if you're watching this Saturday, this morning at 9 a.m. That Panther Run is one of the biggest in the area. So we'll be rooting on both boys and girls teams from there. Pentecost completed pass to Brace, still on his feet. And now Fremont
Nice dive at the end.
doing some great things here. Good positive.
Eagle first down.
That's what it's all about, getting the heart in there. The score is what the score is, but in your head it's got to be 0-0 on this next play. That's the bottom line. The volleyball team fell to West Noble on Tuesday in a very close 5-set match. They won the first 2 sets and fell in 3 in a row to end it. Big long throw attempt for Cole Glazier. Oh, just out of his hands. Hit him in the numbers.
Pass intended for Cole Glazier. Incomplete.
You know,
Second down.
that's been the 3rd or 4th time that Fremont's had a pass right in the numbers tonight. Just couldn't haul it in. Add that to the tick boxes of things need to be worked on in practice over the course of this next week here. The volleyball team will have their next match at Central Noble on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. And that will be the last play of the third quarter. Lenawee Christian leads Fremont 49-0. You're watching Fremont Eagles football on FremontEaglesFootball.com and Fremont Athletics Live on Facebook.
Another cheer.
Fremont cheerleaders rocking it out on the sidelines. Lead the charge here. NCAA football is in the 150th season. They have just started. They actually had 2 games in week 0, so to speak, last week, and now this is the big week. Results from last night, Bowling Green with a huge 46-3 win over FCS Morgan State. A much improved Falcon team dominates wire to wire. And then up in Mount Pleasant, the Jim McElwain era starts with a big bang as fired up chips. Central Michigan knocks off FCS Albany 38-21. Tonight, here, Friday night, Tulsa, the Golden Hurricane are at Michigan State, and my understanding is that Michigan State is looking very strong against the Conference USA squad, or AAC, whichever. I'm not really sure what conference Tulsa's in, but I do know Michigan State is a powerhouse in the Big Ten this year, number 18 in the nation. Also tonight, Boiler Up. Boiler Up, as the Boilers are in Reno tonight, and Reno's going to have to dial 911. Reno 911 as Purdue gets the win tonight, I'm sure of it, on CBS Sports Network. Completed pass to Cole Glazier, first down and more. And Fremont now at the 50. That's some of that heart we're looking for, folks. Getting things rolling. Getting the motor running, heading down the highway. Saturday games tomorrow, or today if you're watching this broadcast on Saturday. Florida Atlantic at number 5, Ohio State, 12 noon on Fox. IU versus Ball State. That's going to be at Lucas Oil Stadium. The house that Peyton built and the house that the luck ran out, I guess, is what you say. 12 noon, CBS Sports Network. Roll out, Pentecost, completed pass again. And that's completed to Brace.
Brace on the reception.
Fremont getting some juice, getting some mojo here. in the fourth quarter.
Gain of about 6.
TOL, EDO, the Rockets of Toledo are down in Kentucky tomorrow at 12 noon on the SEC Network. Eastern Michigan, the Eagles are going to be down in Coastal Carolina. FCS squad, actually not FCS anymore, I take that back, they're FBS now. That's a 3:30 start on ESPN The Plus. And almost intended for brace there, almost picked off, falls incomplete, third down.
Pass incomplete.
Monmouth is going to be at Western Michigan. The Broncos, Waldo Stadium is going to be rocking tomorrow night, 7 o'clock on ESPN3. I'm going to be heading up to that game. Looking forward to seeing that. Might see Dr. Stitt there, I bet. Check that out. Middle Tennessee at number 7 Michigan. That is the big house for sure. 7:30 on the Big Ten Network. And then the big one Monday, folks. Monday Night Football, college style, as number 9 Notre Dame heads to Carrier Dome to face Syracuse, 8 p.m. on ESPN, the Uno. Another screen pass, complete, and he's going to get a first down. Nice job.
First down, Eagles.
For Dylan Parsons. Move those chains, as they say up in Mount Pleasant. The Trine Thunder. They aren't playing this week, but they will have their first game of the season. That'll be next Thursday night against Manchester. They're kind of Northeast Indiana rival. Trine has had Manchester's number over the last several years. And Trine just seems to reload every year in the MIAA, qualifying for the NCAA playoffs multiple times in the last decade. Their 25th year of football action. Keeper there on the play. Gain of about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
2nd and 7.
And just saw on Trine's website today, actually, that they're going to have a 25th anniversary of Trine football celebration in October during one of their games. Check the trine.edu/athletics website for more information on that. Gable Pentecost doing a great job here in the second half. Quarterback gives to Cole Clazier, and he is ripped around by 52, Brandon Scott. Big tackle. Wrestled him down. 8:26 and counting left. The 100th season of the National Football League kicks off Thursday night at 8 o'clock on ESPN as the Green Bay Packers play the Chicago Bears, monsters of the Midway. That should be a great night of football. Lots of history, I'm sure, going to be shared that night from both programs. And the pass intended for Cole Clazier, although it looked like a misread on the route there. And that'll bring up now 4th and 7 coming up. And in the majors, Major League Baseball, unless you're fans of the Cleveland Indians, Chicago Cubs, or St. Louis Cardinals, your Midwest team is out, including the Tigers. There's always next year's Tigers fans. Actually, probably not next year either. They're about to lose their 100th game. That's coming up very soon. Very, very difficult to see the fall of my Detroit Tigers. I'll somehow recover. That's okay. It's football season now. Pentecost trying to find something, anything. And there's nothing to be had on that play. It's going to be a turnover on downs, and Lenawee will take over here with about 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter as the clock is rolling.
First down, Cougars from their own 45.
Once again, I want to give a big shout out to our Fremont Community Schools Students of the Week, Chris Lothamer, Jarrett Laughlin, Isabella Walker, and Luis Guzman. Congratulations for being our Students of the Week and representing Eagle Nation well. Hashtag Eagle Pride, hashtag Eagle Nation. First and 10. Cougars. Throw complete. And that pass to Landon Gallant. Gain of about 6 on the play. 2nd and 4 coming up. Big shout one more time to our sponsors. Eagle One Stop, your pregame and postgame headquarters, whether it's pizza, Subway, chicken, or Eagle Bread. Call them ahead at 495-3110. Get it piping hot and ready for you. Get those Bosco sticks, folks. Those are great. Awesome stuff. Mac and cheese bites, too. Highly recommended. DQ Grill and Chill. Get your printable coupon on the FremontEaglesFootball.com website. It'll save you 10% on your order. Print that baby off. Take it down to 1303 North Wayne in Angola. 319-4436.
Ayers with the carry.
Gain for Ayers. Looks like it will be a first down by just mere inches. And they will move the chains. Genius Phone Repair. Whether you have a broken smartphone, tablet, desktop, laptop, or game system, or more, stop in at 1400 North Wayne in Angola and say, I'm a fan, and you'll save 10% on your total work order. That is 1400 North Wayne in Angola. Genius Phone Repair, 243-5172. Travis Williamson, Realtor. Get to him in just a moment here. The snap, the pitch, and the run by 22, Nick Stewart. Gain of about 5 on the play. Fremont fans trying to will some excitement here and some heart in these Eagles. Travis Williamson, Realtor. As a Fremont grad, Travis Williamson knows Lake Country Realty. Let him help you out with buying or selling your home. He specializes in lake homes all across the Steuben County and the tri-state area. Call him now at 316-5562. If you're watching this game at 4 in the morning, call him. He'll answer. I guarantee it. Because Travis Williamson is the man. He's the man, the myth, the legend. He's the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Travis Williamson, Realtor. Maybe I'm overhyping him a little bit, but he's pretty good. That's for sure. Run, stick, slows him down just a little bit, but not much. As Nick Stewart gets the first down after initial contact. And motors to a first. That ball spotted at the 25-yard line, it looks like. Lonsbury Garage, Fremont grad Stephen Carroll and John Kaufman offer quality service at a low price. 208 Mechanic in Angola, 665-5165. GW's Butcher Block, chicken, pork, beef, seafood, sausage, snack sticks, and jerky. They give consistent quality at 103 East Toledo, right in downtown Fremont. Call them up, 517-278-2787. Get yourself a whole slew of things. Get a big old box of stuff. GW's Butcher Block. Number 19, that's Asher Bryja in for the score on a late touchdown. Touchdown! 25 yards, and that's going to make it 55-0. Extra point pending. A&J Alternators and Starters. Coach Reitz has you covered, whether it's self-storage, alternators and starters, or U-Haul rental. 1188 State Road 120, 495-1655. Beams Funeral Home, celebrating life with dignity. A Fremont fixture for decades and supporters of Eagle Pride. 495-2915. And Old Mill Village. They are absolutely, positively one of a kind. Host the wedding of your dreams or the event of your dreams by calling Isaac and Dion Packnett at 480, that's area code 480-283-7501. You can also see them over at their property. Beautiful property. They'll give you a tour. Kick is up, and it is good. And they'll give you a tour of the property. 6770 East, 750 North. You can click on the ad on FremontEaglesFootball.com and check out their website and get directions out there if you need be. But I'll tell you, Old Mill Village is the place to be. Beautiful facility. Phenomenal place. 56-0 here tonight. Not much to smile about for Eagle Nation tonight. But this is one of those, this is a gut check game. This is one of those games where you go back and you say, okay, where are we going to go from here? Are we going to go up, or we're going to kind of stay stagnant? We're going to kind of mire in this and wallow in it. And I know Coach Herndon and the rest of this staff are going to absolutely get after it and make sure that these Fremont Eagles get their heart right, get their head right, you know, reduce the mistakes, increase the success rate, and do some great things. They do have a big, tough one next week, as Fremont will be traveling to River Valley up in Three Oaks, Michigan for their game next Friday night. That is a 7 o'clock kickoff. We will not be broadcasting that game on FremontEaglesFootball.com, but we will instead be broadcasting the following week, which will be homecoming. So 2 weeks, homecoming. Fremont will be hosting Fairfield, and that will be a phenomenal night. That's September 13th. That is a 7:30 kickoff, I believe. We'll have to double check that. Actually, you can check it on the FremontEaglesFootball.com website to see for sure. It is the Fairfield Falcons coming to Fremont September 13th. That will be our next broadcast. That will be homecoming. And folks, I'm telling you, it will be an absolutely packed house. We'll be doing a live broadcast, not a tape delay, for that game. So you definitely want to make sure you're there. And if you can't make it, or if you're from way outside the area, we got people that have been watching the games from Florida and Colorado. It's really exciting, and we appreciate you tuning in no matter where you're at around the world. Appreciate you. Just saw Tony Folk, for example, former Fremont player in Japan. Saw that on Instagram today, so we give a big shout out to Tony Folk. This will be the last play from scrimmage. And broken play, maybe a short game for Cole Clazier, and that will do it. And folks, the final score from Adrian, Michigan: Lenawee Christian 56, Fremont 0. We appreciate you tuning in, and we will see you for our next broadcast in 2 weeks. Again, next week's game, Fremont at River Valley. That's in Three Oaks, Michigan. And we'll have directions up later on FremontEaglesFootball.com. That will not be a game we broadcast. The following week, however, 2 weeks from now, September 13th, Fremont will be hosting Fairfield Falcons on homecoming. 7 o'clock kickoff, I believe. Double check me on that. And we look forward to seeing you and having you tune in then. Thank you so much for watching Fremont Eagles Football on FremontEaglesFootball.com and Fremont Athletics Live on Facebook. Folks, have a great evening, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Go Eagles!